before we start this, I have to ask you. I like these videos.
Thank
I just
you.
want to talk like this.
Thank
I love
you.
these creative video styles with dancing. I don't know what your LUT was for that. Did you edit that yourself too?
I gave Heartless the ideas for the stuff to edit. He did like the first few seconds. I told him like how to edit the rest of it, basically. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not much to edit. But yeah, I was like, all I knew I wanted something to feel tribal.
Yeah.
I wanted like the circle because I did it in the freestyle one time
Mm-hmm.
with a few people, and I like the song a lot. And I was like, can we just walk around in a circle and do this?
Yeah.
Everybody in the center just dance, like, and I would just like, oh, this feels ritualistic. And everybody who wasn't me also felt. I didn't say that out loud. Everyone who wasn't me felt the exact same way. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, if like we can make this feeling come to life more, I could
Mm-hmm.
probably did a better job at making it come to that feeling come to life. But I still think the
Yeah.
idea what we got out of it was still really cool and really dope. So
Yeah.
I was still a fan of it.
It reminds me of, you know how on weddings they have that like circle cam where you're standing on like the pedestal and the camera's going
Yes.
around people. It's like that idea,
Yes.
but the camera's in the center turning, and the people are just going, and it's just like the people are on the outside. And
Yes.
I think it's much cooler. But yeah, no, I like that style. I've been watching Heartless's videos on like all the ones that he does. And I'm
Mm.
like, the color
He's on a
grading he does on
generational
those,
run. Facts.
the color grading he does on those is insane. That one massive group one that came out like a month or two ago.
Yeah. That
I
was
showed Ayushi that, and I was like, so these are all my friends. This is this person. This is this. I don't know them, but this is this person. This is this person. But yeah, no, that
No,
was
that was fun.
crazy.
That was fun to be a part of too. That was fun to be a part of. It was
Mhm.
awkward in the moment, but fun to be a part of overall.
Yeah. How is
Uh,
how? Just explain to me your feeling around like how is it recording a video, like, because did he did do you if you do this for other people, or if like if he contacts you, does he like contact you and say, hey, I want to shoot something, and then everybody comes through, or is it like, hey, y'all, it's session, and then you're at the session, you're like, oh, can we shoot something, and then
uh,
he like who directs it, who does all that stuff?
it's always a little bit of everything. I think especially for him, it's a little bit of everything. It's like probably people he went like for the big group session. We literally just went to go watch Sinners. That was the idea. We went to go watch Sinners, and they were all like, "We're all here. Y'all to dance." We went to Canvas's like his tennis court,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were like Harless and Major were both there. So they're like y'all want to shoot? They're like let's pick
Yeah.
a song, and that's basically how that one came about.
So
And the last one, the one you just saw, I
yeah.
wanted to actually I wanted to pay him for it because I was like, bro, I want to do a video with him. And I'm like, honestly, this is his job right now.
Yeah.
I was like, I would love to be able to like to get whatever he wants for it and like
Yeah.
actually just shoot it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give him like a different, like also give him like a different like kind of feeling and vibe to it. He said it was fun for him because he got to like try new shit out that he never thought to try before.
Mm-hmm.
So it was yeah, and it was great. Yeah, and all the homies too. I was just like, hey, yo, I literally put like 6 people in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if 4 of us can do it, we made it. Like,
Mm-hmm. I
like
like
that's
it.
all. Yeah,
I want.
yeah.
I'm looking for more videos to come out like that of the scene. Also, like more professional videos, but it's not like, it's like professional freestyle videos, not professional like choreo videos. You know.
No, I hear you. I hear you wholeheartedly. I'm
Like,
trying, bro.
that's
Harley's is
like,
also trying.
yeah, no, he like y'all. I'm happy that this is the next thing that's coming, right?
Mm.
I mean, it's already here a little bit, but this is the next thing, right? Is how can we get him, you, Major in many ways, like how can we get like y'all's angle ideas and different like group orientation ideas into life in freestyle, as opposed to, it's been done with choreo a lot anyways, and I like seeing it in freestyle.
No facts. No facts. Yeah, I'm trying to do both. Honestly, bring it in both. Just you know how it goes.
Yep. So okay. So first of all, tell me about Nonchalant DTX.
Nonchalant DTX,
What is
man.
why that page?
Actually, that was one of the names Rishi had for me actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like about a year and a half ago, I think, during one of his pop-in sessions. Maybe that was 2 years ago at this point, actually. But I was like, he gave me the name Nonchalant, and I did like the name at the time. I still like it actually. I still love it
Yeah.
because I feel like it really describes me, calm, cool, collected, and I'm just having a good time for real. I'm really here just having a good time, you know. So it was like it was really good for that, and also described my style at that time too, which was like very chill, very like. Yeah, very just like, I'm just want to move. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool. Like, I want to be smooth with it. So just like, yeah, just like chilling with it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. I ain't tripping.
Fair.
Like, it's all do what you do. And then I would say around mid time last year, it was like one of those. I had one of those dance crises when I was like, do I quit dancing or do I like keep going? And then something happened where I like it confirmed I should keep going. And this year, beginning of this year, I was like, okay, it's time to lock the fuck in for real. Like I was like, this is about like one of my last years. I feel like in my 20s, but I feel it is one of my last years in my 20s, and I'm like, I have to start doing stuff now.
Yep.
And it was one of those things I was just like, yeah, it's time. Like, I want to make a new Instagram page. I don't want like to see everybody I be seeing on my main page all the time. You know what I mean? I want to like just have a page for dancers and dancing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's how that whole page came about. And then like during with the page, I was like, oh, since all dancers follow me over here, I can do a 100-day challenge easy because they don't give a fuck really over here. This is the daily office for us. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, cool, I can just do a challenge on this page and really hone in on what I want to hone in on. And honestly, one of the greatest things for me ever in my life, for real. Because I made the page, my algorithm for Instagram became like very dance forward and dance focused.
Yep.
And like training focused. So I got to like see a lot of stuff that I like would never gotten to see on my other page for sure. Because it's so like diverse and everything I like look at and like appreciate over there. So it was like, oh yeah. Then I met overseas dancers, like a lot of overseas like Instagram pages and everything. And then I started meeting people who like do summer dance, like battle those kinds of jams and everything. And then like this one guy who just grooves, like his whole mindset is grooving. Like he's like, that's his style of dance is grooving. Like it's not like not hip hop or anything, it's just grooving. And I was like, oh shit. Now I got, because they're like also pretty cheap over there too. So like he was $15 for a private from him. And now he coaches me for battles and stuff.
Interesting.
And then the other guy I met, it was like literally my hip hop groove guide. That was like the other thing I saw. I just wanted to get like some basics in hip hop and like a few other styles maybe. And then one of the guys I really was fucking with this vibe. It was like on like the online class, and I got to talk to him about it. He started offering privates like I think a few months, like a month and a half later after me on the course, he started having privates. So I was like, oh, let me lock in with this guy. And also one of the best things that happened. Yeah. Because like, yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm understanding things more and more now. Yep. So it's like, no, it was one of the best ideas I ever had in my life, honestly, making that second page. Like it's really just dance focused. You know what I mean? All I get to see on there is dance content, dancing stuff I would never see before. Like my algorithm is all dance. It's like, oh, this is a dance page.
So are these new lessons like helping? Do you think they're actually helping in terms of either how you feel when you battle, when you look back on battle footage, that you are actually moving better, are you performing better, etc.?
Oh, 100%. All the above. All the above. I'm also older too, so it's like I know how to get what I want from these people. Yeah. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna pay somebody money to like have them teach me, I'm basically steering in the direction I want them to teach me in.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like I know I'm getting like I just know what I want now. I know what I want for myself now. So it's like if I see something I like in somebody else who's offering privates that I want to like learn from, I'm like I know how to be like, hey, I'm here for you for this, and this. And
that's it.
Okay, no, teach me this, and this. And anything else you want to teach on top of that, I'm so down for. Yeah. But these are the main things I want to hit. And if you see anything that you want to add to my style, I'm also open to hear that too. But these are things that I'm literally, me and you are here for these things. Yeah. And yeah, no, literally it has been one of those things where it's like, I feel like I'm on that momentum of where it's like, you know, like when you like, it's like a mentality when it's like you first see people on the rise for the first time, like you see them like on that up and over that up and up. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I feel like it was my dance. Okay, and that's because I'm getting so much information from everybody and actually applying the information. Like I finally like I won my first jam last year. Just won another one recently, like 2 weeks ago.
Congrats.
Thank you. And it's like and I love it too because it's I don't even care about the win too much. Honestly, it's more like how I'm feeling in those moments. You know what I mean? It's like fuck the dub for real. It's like, how am I feeling? I need to work on this, and this afterwards because it's like, cool. Yeah, we won. But at the same time, it's like barely. Yeah. Like we barely won. Like it wasn't like there were some battles I was just like, like, please don't. Oh, me?
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
but it's like at the same time, but it's like it's because of like I feel like I was making mistakes too during those rounds against hitters. It was like against like Barneys and Limbs, like those kind of people.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like I have to like I gotta feel better about the situation. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not honestly it's beautiful because I feel like I'm growing really fast, and I feel like every time I do something, there's so much to learn from afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like the last I was felt like I was like my transitions were bad. I feel like the 2v2 I did last time with Mikey, Mikey Flux, and I was like my transitions were all really bad. Like going from like hip hop to like conceptual.
Yep.
Like I want to make that blend smooth.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to like go into like a hip hop bag and then slow down and then actually start getting to my conceptual bag and then go back smoothly into my groovy hip hop bag. And I felt like the last battle, my transitions were really off, and I felt like those are taking points away from what I could be doing, or the heights that I could potentially be reaching with it. But yeah, I mean, it's a learning process. It's a growing process. You know, this shit never stops. Learning is forever for when it comes to this shit for real. So it's like always, true. It's always beautiful to know I have stuff to work on.
Yeah,
that means because I can always get better. So I really do appreciate it though as well.
Do you know at what point you might get like information overload to where you might have to step back from things? Do you know what your threshold there is?
Yes and no. I would say I'm also very okay with like taking breaks and stuff. I'm doing the 100-day challenge. I've taken plenty of breaks. Like, unfortunately for me though, the past 3 days I didn't take a break, but I am not even taking videos. That's just me being a bum, honestly. I'm still dancing, but I'm not taking the video. But anyway, it's information overload. Not really, because I don't know much.
Okay.
I've always been very stubborn, honestly, and like what I wanted from dancing, like especially in my younger years. So like now it's just like my brain's finally opening up, and at the same time, everything is like it's not the most information. You know what I mean? It's not like hard things to do. Like I literally, it's like, how do I describe this? Okay, how I describe this is I take what I ask from everybody is to find out their cheat codes. That's what my goal is. My goal is to find out what your cheat codes are, things that you just do that it just works wonders. Just things people do that it elevates their dance. That it's never hard. That's the crazy thing. It's never hard things. It's just things that you won't necessarily ever think about. Like for Rashad, for instance, some of his cheat codes I like to use are your engines. If you want to turn up, activate your engines, your elbows, your hips, your knees. So if I'm like dancing right here, I'm like, okay, I want to turn up on you. Just literally, boom, boom.
I needed a face. To the hip. Yeah.
It's like stuff like that. It's like bouncing and shaking. Like for another one that I've been learning for myself is a cheat code. Like I learned this thing called Tyler D Creator.
Who?
Tyler D Creator.
Yes.
I took one of his classes recently, and his was breakdowns. It literally just like boom, 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 and it's like I get stuff like that from people. That's what I be looking for when I talk to people. I'm looking for stuff like that, which is like little simple concepts, simple things that can elevate your dancing to the next level. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm like. Literally, I'm collecting all those kind of things in like a little book, like all those kind of techniques from everybody that I've like ever like interacted with on like a teaching level, or like they're teaching me. Is I try to get that from everybody because that's just going to elevate. That's all. It's the smallest things every time. It's like this, like it's like the 1% every day type shit. Like it's like the smallest things, but now my whole style is elevated because of these individual small things. And if I can just combine them all, then it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, but that's what I'm saying. Like those are like, so it's not really. I don't think I will ever get overloaded from it because A, my memory's bad anyway. B, I write it down. So if I ever need to go back, I can just go back and read it again. You know what I mean? And if it's too much for me at one point, I can be like, hey, yo, I'm taking a break for a week. That's like, I'm not going to be charging for the week or whatever. Just like, let's just go back next week. You know what I mean? Like, let's just continue on.
Okay.
So not really overload, I would say, but yeah.
Interesting. So then Rock Your Body, the sequel to the first one, which I literally wrote down. I can't remember. What is it called?
Ease Your Mind. You're good.
Ease Your Mind. Thank you.
No, you're good.
Canvas walked me through the footage when Rock Your Body came out. He literally did his thing where like he pulls up the video and he just like walks me through each, like almost every single round from the prelims to the finals. We were just sitting
Yeah.
there for like an hour and a half, and he was like showing me everything. First off, what the hell?
Movies. I told you
That
before.
was-
I want to make movies. I told you before the last interview. Yeah, I want to make movies, and I feel like
The concept
movies were made.
goated. First of all,
Thank you.
really good concepts. The event looked so fun. As a spectate, it looked really fun to spectate, not just I guess participate in, but it looked really fun to spectate. And so my question there is, from your end, how was the process of putting that together? How did you feel about it during it? And then what is the feedback or the information you got after it?
How to feel doing it. I said before, I try not to be nervous about the situation anymore. Just like only when the time is to come to be nervous, I should only be nervous in that moment. And it was literally only for like 30 minutes before the jam started, because like it was one of those things where it's like the trophies weren't finished until literally like an hour and a half before the jam started. It was one of those kind of situations where it's like, oh my god, the guy who's supposed to do the cards that we made for it. Actually, I think I have them right here. I have some of them right here for you. But the guy who was supposed to do the cards that we supposed to make for it, he didn't finish the cards. So like they were all like just pieces of paper cut out. Okay. So it was just like, need to buy a laminating machine now. Cool. We gotta go. And we also have to finish it. And it's literally like an hour before the jam. So like I literally got there and I'm like, we have to do this at least before top 16 so they can get it. So we have now until prelims to finish making like all of these.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a good amount of them, but like I said, it's once it started, it was beautiful. Like it was, like I said, the team, I told you last time, the team was flawless. So it's like literally everything was done before like it needed to be done. So it was like, hey, no, we locked in and we're already here.
Yep.
It was beautiful. I would say as an event thrower, I had the most fun. I felt like I was enjoying myself thoroughly. Like I was a part of it because I feel like the team was so solid. Like I don't have to worry about I don't worry about the DJ. I have Cam and Canvas at this moment, both DJing. So I'm like, cool. Music said it. Barney's the MC. Barney got charisma for years. Yep. I already made the perfect planning. I told you, perfect planning too. I already had the timeline for him, how I want everything timeline already done. So it's like, he already knows exactly what time things should be on, what time, you know what I mean? So he already has all that shit already done. So it's like, it's flawless. And then
speaking of Barney as an MC, by the time when we're talking about this, quite literally tomorrow, Barney's episode is going up, and I would urge you to listen to it, because I asked him how it feels to be an MC. And I'm not going to spoil what the answer is. But you gotta watch that. Even skip to the part where he just talks about being an MC. It's so funny. It's so funny. But no, please continue.
Nah, but he's a goat at it, does it? The thing about Barney is he's good at too many things. That's his problem. That's his problem.
That's what I fucking told him.
That's what he's good at too many things. It's like, it's not my fault you're great at this. How's that my fault? And you offered. How's that my fault?
That's what I'm saying. I walked him through all the things that he does.
Yeah.
I'm like, you dance, you teach, you are now the director of something, you were in a song, you were in a short film, you MC, you battle, you do all these things. I'm like,
he just won a popping battle today, actually.
What the fuck?
Well, yesterday. He won a popping battle yesterday. He just won one yesterday.
Damn.
And then in Vancouver. And as he should, though. It's Barney. As he fucking should.
As he should.
As he fucking should. Yeah, like, as he should. This is his shit.
He's
one of the ones.
He was part of a dance. Anyways, enough about him. More about you.
That's the boy, though. No, he's also directing EFB.
Yep.
He's my co-director for EFB. That's the boy. Yeah, I love Barney. Yeah, he's the GOAT. But I have Barney for MC. I have Jason as the judge. And Jason, I would say he understood the assignment as a movie maker. He understood the assignment perfectly. Like, I didn't necessarily agree with all the calls. Like, as a spectator, I didn't agree with all the calls he was making.
Okay.
But as an event host, as an event organizer, he was fucking perfect, bro. He was perfect. Yeah, no, because my goal was to make movies
Mm,
for the whole event, and every decision he made led to more movies.
interesting.
You know what I mean? Every
Interesting.
decision he made led to more movies. So like as a spectator, somebody who was watching, and also like I always say too, you need to have like for a good jam to be a great jam. Honestly, you need to have like some points of negativity.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You need to have some
Yep.
points of people like disagreeing with stuff because that's what was the makings of. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
it can't be like flawless. It has to. I want the range of emotions.
Yep.
Because of one of those situations where it's like months later at different jams, people are talking about my jam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Months
Mhm.
later, at different other jams, like we're not even
Mhm.
this is has been gone. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
People still bringing this stuff up, which
Mhm.
means it's all in their head still. You know what I mean? So it's
Yep.
like he made the movies were made. It was a movie, and
Yep.
we're still talking about the movie. You know what I mean? And so
Yep.
that's how I feel about the situation with Jason judging.
Yep.
I think his calls were, yeah, as an event thrower, his calls were perfect to me.
So
Like
then
he really made it.
how do you go about that the next time, right? If you have a different judge who isn't Jason, and would you being a dancer, a battler, a spectator, and in your case, you're the organizer, you're the host, which like what is your most important thing in this situation? Like make the drama, make the emotional peaks and valleys, make the aggressive hype, etc. Make that come out. And if certain calls go wrong, or would you rather impress upon the judge, listen, be fair as possible, if it's a blowout, it's a blowout, whatever it is, like we gotta be whatever you think needs to be done, but like what are you prioritizing, right? Are you prioritizing like the spectator should be happy, the dancer should be happy, like make the right call, or we want this to be dramatic, we want this to be like a storyline, we want this to be kind of emotional, we want these like we want people getting a little bit mad, we want people getting a little bit sour, we want people getting a little bit testy, etc., right? Like what do you do the next time?
Well, that's the beauty about this whole thing is I can only make an outline. I can only make an outline. So anything that happens outside of that, that's up to them.
Mm-hmm.
I can only do so much.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, it's on the other person at these times too. And which is why I say I'm happy I had MJG for the first one because I feel like me and him to have like the same, not same eye, but like I agree with most of his calls always. Like I've always like every time I've seen him judge, I've always agreed with his calls like wholeheartedly. So that was like a good one. Jason is a person who's like his background's different. The things he looks for is different. The thing he focuses on are very different. So it's like it's at that point it's up to human like and also Jason is also down for the smoke. Like if anyone wanted to call him out in that moment, he's down for the smoke. You think he's backing down? No, it's Jason. It's Zenith. It's Zenith.
That I think that is a good point though. You have a judge who can he'll be like, you don't like the call? Okay, let's run it. And,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I wanted somebody to call him out low key. I wanted somebody to call him out. That's more movies. Yeah. That's more free. That's easy. That's more movies for me.
That's more content. That's more content. We need content out of these things, bro.
Exactly.
People need to understand we need content out of these things. Content is king right now. We need more, we need more content out of these jams. Speaking of content out of jams, that double battle though.
The 2v2?
I think about that.
Oh yeah, the double battle, yeah.
That 2v2 with like
that was a movie.
It was Camus Mikey versus
Rishi T-Soup
and T-Soup, bro.
Movies.
That I think that was like one of the best highlights to come out like that's that is like what you send to somebody as like a highlight of like here's what my jam created.
Exactly. This
experience.
Exactly. And that's what I was just like, bro, like shout out to everybody for real. Because Barney even had the cards, how he had it was all random for him too. But like even just how he shuffled the deck was perfect. You know what I mean? Like even how he shuffled the deck was perfect, bro. Like what?
Yeah.
And then immediately afterward, Jason tying again, even though I'm like, wait, can he do that? It was so funny. It was so funny.
Everybody's looking at you like, can he do that? And you're looking at yourself like, can I do that? Like, can he do that? Wait a minute.
No, because first he tied again, and then I was like, can he do that? And then everyone's head turned towards me, and I was like, oh wait, I have to answer this question.
Yeah.
And I was like, movie.
Yeah.
Keep going, like let it happen.
Yeah.
Because the next one was even cooler because it was a crowd vote.
Yeah.
Another one, like they had another tiebreaker, and it was a crowd vote, and it was literally like I think
like 24-25, something like that. It was like really,
something
really
crazy, something crazy. I was just like, bro, what? I was like,
that wasn't
you
the
can't make
finals
this
round. That's what's crazy. That wasn't the finals.
Nah, semifinals.
I love experiences like that where it's like, you know, you can't miss it because you could have that at any point in time. That could have been a round of 16. That could have been That's Fire. That could have been a round of 4 or round of 8. I could have been semi. I could have been a final, but I mean, if it was cool, but like it being a semi made it so much, like to me, made it so much better. So
in fact, I agree heartedly because it was like back to back of like just amazing battles, and everyone all about the event the most too, I think, is the comfortability everyone has in the room. Like everyone, you can see everyone unleashing their true selves in these environments. That's what I think I enjoyed the most about these movies. What made the movies is everyone's so comfortable in these environments, even though it's like the weirdest jam they've probably ever been to, besides like maybe like a Decha jam. It is like the most like unique kind of jam. They're still giving it their all. They're still playing the game. They're still playing like they're really engaged and like locked into this moment that's happening right now. So that's what I think made it also very like special and good. And even to go back to what you said earlier about like how to think about the next one. That's like to have the outline, right? And like say like for instance, a different judge, right? It's even better because it's like cool. Some people didn't like the last judge, right? It will be a different judge next time. You love the event though. You know what I mean? You didn't like the judge, but the next event won't have the same judge. So it's like the problems you have are fixed now. The feedback I was getting, the problems are already like I feel like how I designed all 3 of them, where it's gonna be like if you have a problem with the format for the Ease Your Mind, cool. Rock Your Body was completely different. It's same ideology behind it, but completely different concept for it. So all the problems you had from this one are not in this one anymore. You know what I mean? And now for this one, the problems you have for this one, don't worry, it's going to be different next time. So it's like now it's going to be even more of something else. You know what I mean? So it's like
interesting.
Can you be mad? You know what I mean? Can you be mad for real? Because it's like,
but see, the question is, can you be mad enough to come back next time? Because so I would love for the events to create generational haters just to come next time, because you're still coming in, you're still paying the money, you're still a part of the crowd, and if you post anything about it, you share anything about it, you're giving it attention, and low key, high key, that is what we want.
Exactly. Wholeheartedly.
That is what we want, right? So
exactly.
So at that point, it's like, okay, cool. Even if you didn't like it, I think we got you through the door to come to the next one. Just to see, to see, like, do you believe me when I say next one's going to be different and better or not? You know.
And the answer is it will be different and better, and you're missing out on movies.
FOMO. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So, speaking of messy battles,
great segue.
Can we talk about Red Bull? Because I didn't see any footage from it. So my first thing was I saw Lim's posts about it or like stories about it, and I was like, okay, cool. This guy's going off. I told him, talk your shit, keep going off. And then I talked to a couple of people about it, and what I heard was that, and I'm gonna pull up the way it was explained to me, is essentially you have 3 different ciphers, 40 dancers per cipher, and 1 judge per cipher. So you have 3 different groups, and the idea is that you have to dance in the cipher, and a judge decides to give any dancer they want a sticker for that cipher group. And then once you get your sticker in one group, you have to go to the next group and dance until you get another sticker go to the next group and dance until you get another sticker. So only people with all 3 stickers can move on to the next round. That is your prelim.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that, I thought it was on some video game anime shit. Like, go to these 3 locations as part of this competition, grab the Orb of Deception, grab the Sword of whatever the fuck, grab the Shield of whatever the fuck, and bring it back to the center, and now you're part of the competition or whatever it is. And I was like, that sounds dumb. I mean, it's new, but I don't think it works for what I don't think it works properly. And so so give me your thoughts on that.
Okay, I will give you. Do you want the ignorant thoughts or the actual thought out thoughts first?
Give me the let's get ignorant.
Is he ignorant? All right. So the ignorant side. All right. So from my perspective, right, because like from my perspective in the whole jam, right, my first Red Bull ever. It's probably like over 100 participants for the jam.
126.
I know. How many?
126 dancers, I believe.
Damn. I know probably 60 to 70 of them. People who were there, in the participants in the battle. When I tell you, when I walked in and everyone thought I wasn't battling, when I tell you everyone berated me with hate, and then I tell you 30 minutes later, after the prelims, everybody was mad as shit.
Yeah,
I was like, ha ha, look at all you idiots angry. Look at all you idiots angry. This is all you idiots angry. Look at me having a great time. My beer in my hand. I'm like, ha ha.
You're just
exactly. I was like, look at y'all, angry and sweaty. Yeah. I'm sweaty too because it's hot outside, but still, it was one of those situations where it's like I told everybody I was like, I don't like going to something especially this big and like something like that I don't really know anything about for real. Because like if I go to like a regular jam, like a homegrown jam, right? I don't get myself into. I'm gonna have some prelims. I'm gonna have some music I probably don't like. I'm gonna have some like people I'm going against. You know what I mean? It's like it's all very the same. So I don't mind doing that anywhere I go. This kind of event, I don't know how it's gonna go. All I do know is people come here to get famous.
Yep.
People are coming here solely to get famous. They don't even put the work in yet. People are here just to be famous. And so I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't like that kind of energy because I don't really care about being famous, right? I want to really go to I want to dance. That's my goal right now. I really want to get better at dancing and like go test my might against people I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like, so I was like, I'm not really feeling battling today. Just today. I might do it in the future. But just today, I wasn't really feeling it. And then being at Red Bull too, they have the 3 prelim ciphers, right? You said the 40 per group did not work out that way at all. There is no way to regulate who's on the 40. You know what I mean? There's no regulate how many 40 because I remember seeing the different circles. 2 were literally right by each other, like to the point where it's like one big one, and then Mama Boogie was by herself on the other side, and she had like 10 people in her ciphers, and it's like one of the things where it's like, no offense to anybody who was over there, when I was over there, nobody was even good, but they're the only people in the cipher over there.
So somebody has to get a sticker.
Yeah, and honestly, it's like one of those things where it's like they all got stickers because there's only 10 of them. So it's like when she gives one to somebody, you have 9 left, and it's like, who am I going to pick from this?
So is it like
who's the next not worst?
Fair.
You know what I mean? It's like because everybody's on the other 2 trying to go hard in there, and it's like at the same time, this is where it gets like where my thought process comes into play. You have people who they came in this event thinking no matter what happens, I'm getting on that fucking stage. I'm going to make it to that fucking stage. There's low key is a little psychotic, honestly, in the mindset of it. But it's like one of those things where it's like, this is your moment now or never type energy. You know what I mean? So some people were having that kind of energy and that kind of mentality, but this is now never for me. They don't have to be, in that sense, they don't have to be good. They just have to like stand out in these make it to the cipher, be okay with getting some elbows.
They have to look like they know what they're doing, as opposed to
it's not even that. You just have to get in there. Because that's why everybody was having. They couldn't get into the ciphers because our friends. We're all like pretty chill. Like even like the community for the most part. No one's except for like 2 people. No one's like doing their. No one's like, no, this is you. But everybody else was like that because, like I said, this is their moment to make it. Like their goal. They don't have to be. They're not even that good, honestly. But like their goal and mentality is like, if I can pull up right here, right now, I can be one of the best. You know what I mean? That's so like it's like you can know people like that. some people were just here to dance. That's like all the people that I knew from, they're just here to dance for real.
Yep.
They just wanted to like go up there and really show what they had to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But those they didn't make it because they're not the kind of mentality of like, this is everything for me right now. For them, it's like, oh, I just want to dance. Oh, it's Red Bull, let's dance. Oh, let me go on the stage real quick. Let me boogie on down. Which is why I was so yeah, I'm happy I didn't battle because of that alone. Prelims alone was ass.
Yep.
And then people who were making it past the top 16, it was like I said, it was half of them were the ones who were like, they're there for that. Their mentality is that for that reason. They're there solely because they want to make it in the dance scene. They want to make it big for real. So that's like their entire goal. You know what I mean? So it's like they shouldn't have even been up there, but they are okay with taking some elbows to the face to get to the ciphers. And like make it really like they have that mentality of like, no matter what I'm doing in this cipher right now, it don't matter. I just got to do enough to get you to like give me a sticker. And like I said, they're not bad dancers. They're going to get the sticker for sure. But it's like over people who should be getting the sticker. That's where the problem come into play because it's not based on their skill. It's based on how far are you willing to go for this? And like I said, and I was telling people that all night too. Afterwards, I was like, bro, this is like Red Bull is like the biggest dance thing right now. If for like freestylers, people are going to literally. People don't even have jobs. Their whole thing is dancing. They're not even good at it. So it's like this is literally their moment to make it or break it right now. Like the fuck what everybody's talking about right now. You know what I mean? Like that's the mentality they're having. So it's like, how can you be shocked by like the results, especially how the format is? You know what I mean? I understand not knowing what's really happening when you go into it, but it's like people really out here trying to feed themselves. Some people are actually trying to feed themselves for real. So that's their mentality. So it's like, how can you shout out to them, honestly, because I can't do it.
Do you remember that TV show that came on years ago with like, I know it was like a 2v2 dance competition. I think they had like J-Lo judging. They had maybe like Derek Huff judging or something like that. I think I only ever watched season 1. And when I realized it was like all more or less a storyline rigged, I stopped watching. But like Late Twins was part of like the competition.
I do remember that.
Keone and Mari were part of it and everything like that.
Yeah.
Right?
They won. Didn't Keone and Mari win? They got to the final. They got far. They got really far.
I thought Late Twins won, but it might have been Keone. I don't know, but I heard from somebody that, you know, they're like, yeah, like they already like people knew who was going to win like before even doing the thing. It was just like it was more of a story dance thing as opposed to like an actual competition, actual anything like that. So it kind of took me out of the whole allure of, oh cool, this is actually like, you know, people who choreograph, people who like dance and shit are actually going at it. Oh shit, it's Keone and Mari versus Late Twins. That'd be fun to watch type shit. But it's not really that. It's like they already know who's gonna win. They're just like there for the show, there to put on a show, and that's kind of how I feel that's kind of how I feel like this is being like when I'm hearing what you're talking about. It feels like that to me. It's like they're there for you're there to put on a show. You're not there to actually find the best of the best dancers. You're there to just like find people who would be good on a camera, and you can make whatever your clips you want that will go viral. You can do whatever it is, you know, that kind of stuff. Because the format, the prelim format was not built to find the best 16 dancers to go on.
Yeah, agree wholeheartedly.
And because it's like if you wanted them to impress all 3 judges, show them all 3 judges on the one song. Don't show them. Don't be like, for this judge I'm dancing to this song, but then for that judge I'm dancing to this song. And you know, Judge 1 may have not liked me on song 2, but Judge 1 liked me on song 1. Judge 2 might have not liked me on song 1, but Judge 2 liked me on song 2. Like there's no unanimous decision making there, which I think takes the actual competition aspect out of it. It feels really weird. It's I
agree, but at the same time, it's those situations where it's like it's hard to say because I just feel like if it was ran better and organized better, it could have been better. You know what I mean? Like, but like it just that's not the point of the jam in the first place. Because and honestly, I will say too, I feel like how the jam ended up playing out anyway was fucking perfect to me in my head anyway. Cam Tynes Calypso. She got to go to try to fight to Chicago. Sparks It was crazy. Sparks actually lost to Calypso for the 5th spot to go to Chicago, but somebody else couldn't do it. So Sparks is now going to Chicago. He
Nice.
gets to go to Chicago. Fucking beautiful, bro. I was
Love
like, he
that.
deserves that shit so much.
that.
He deserved that shit so much. Goosey won the whole shit, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Because it got to the point because like the people who it was weird because like how the bracket went down, it was half the people who have like, yeah, you for sure deserve to be here. You have like, especially it's Red Bull. It's a popularity contest, low key.
Fair.
You know what I mean? So it's like talent and like popularity both go hand in hand. The judge, the crowd, the other people from Plano, they're not dancers for the most part. Like we looked like 100 something dancers there. We were not the majority of the room. You know what I mean? So it's like who has like the sauce, who has the essence, who has like the sauce, you know what I mean? Who has like these things? And I feel like the people who did make it from our city, they deserve it. They deserve it. They put enough work in. Like I felt like it was like this. It was just like it played out how it's supposed to play out. That's how I feel like.
Yeah.
If you didn't want it, if you weren't hungry enough for it, you didn't get the opportunity. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? Like that's like some people got upset or whatever, but it's like it's life. You know what I mean? Like, and also it's one jam. Like people putting so much weight on this one jam. I'm like, yeah, y'all talking so much shit about this jam now. Y'all didn't like, but y'all also came here for the same reasons to get famous. Like, you know, you potentially, if you do good here, you can go out and get those clips. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I get it.
You know what I mean? It's like you knew what you getting yourself into. That you knew this is a big jam, that one of the biggest jams ever. You don't even respect the people who were like winning these jams in the first place for the most part because you think it's all like, but you chose to be in this.
Yep.
How can you be mad when it goes wrong? When you chose to be in this, even though you don't know how the energy is, you don't like how the energy is already. Yep. That's how I saw it too. So I'm like, I don't like how the energy. I don't get me wrong. I think the dances at Red Bull are always phenomenal too. I feel like you have to have it. It breeds that like kind of person where it's like they put the work in, and like now they have all the like the little intricacies to also like go along with it. You know what I mean? Like they have like the dancing ability. They also have the aura and sauce to go along with it. You know what I mean? So it's like it breeds that kind of dancer. It breeds. You know what I mean? And I feel like the people who are from our city, especially, who are going to the next step, well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved. So, Goosey, Sparks, Cam. I'm like, it maybe wasn't everybody else's dream in this moment to do this right now. It wasn't part of their path. But the people whose path it was a part of, I'm thoroughly grateful. Yep. And I hope the best for them. I really do hope the best for them.
I think
I hope they go stupid.
I think that's dope. I do too. I would watch. I actually didn't know who went on after, like, because I just heard everything about it today. So that's cool. That's cool that there's some mutuals that are going.
And Goosey's he's like the young. You know Goosey? Do you know who he is?
I know of him. I was introduced to him just by watching the Rock Your Body videos. Camus like told me about him a little bit, but that's about it.
No, Goosey is one of the sweetest. Like he's actually one of the most humble guys that I know. Young goat for real. He's really a young goat for real. And honestly, those situations too where I was like, this is his time because he's been doing great in jams before, but it was like I'm glad he actually gets to like go out and show because he's like he has all of it. He's one of the best dancers I know. He has like that YN energy when he's dancing. Yeah. Like he has like this, and he also is like not like even like he's a good kid. So he's not braggadocious at all. Like he's fired, but he's like give a shit. He's supposed to hang out. Yeah. He wants to make friends. And that's what his goal is, right? It's just like, bro, he deserves everything that is coming towards him for real because he's next up, and I thoroughly agree. Yeah,
nice. Red Bull dance competition, everybody. I was talking to somebody, and they'd said like, I feel like right now it's important to make the distinction between like competitions and jams because you could see something like Red Bull and think, man, I wish my events were that big or had that type of receptiveness or had that type of whatever it is, and it's like, well, that's Red Bull.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They have money, they have clout, they have influence, they have all that stuff, right? But that's a competition. You don't get that homegrown jam, homemade like hometown jam feel from that, right? So it's important to have both.
I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
So like still, people in Dallas like keep throwing the events, keep throwing the jams, like the only way to get to a Red Bull status anyways is to keep going, right?
Because they were putting in work in the b-boy scene for almost a decade before they even got to this point.
Yeah.
People forget about that too. Like the Red Bull BC, the b-boy battle, the breaking battles. That was going on for a long time before they even went to like open styles, all styles type of situation. You know what I mean? The rep your style. It was like they had like a whole era before that. So it's like they just kept expanding and growing. And like I've never personally even considered caring about the size of a jam versus the size of my jam. My biggest thing is obviously Isaiah Rashad quote. Well, it's like I think he says, we may not be a number one, but we can be the jam. We might not be number one, but this can be the jam still. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, it might not be the most popular thing of all time, but this can still be the most authentic feeling kind of situation.
Yep.
And I'm all for that. I'm not really looking to get like huge or anything when it comes to like throwing jams or anything. I'll enjoy my size, like 60 people per jam coming through, like 80 people in the room per coming through. Like, I love that. That sounds perfect to me. You know what I mean? That's immaculate. I don't know, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's like enough room. You know, you still have room to dance, still have room.
Number, right? Like, you
exactly.
You get one of the local studios, support one of the local studios. You get a group of people coming in. Hopefully that's enough to cover the expenses for the most part. You can break even, if not have a little bit on top. But like finding that sweet spot of how many people is enough to make. Also, like, you want the movies, right? So you want everybody to be like loud, and you want that noise, and you want that like factor and all that stuff, right? But how many people is too many to where it's like, well, now these people are unmanageable. Like, there's so many people here. Where are the dancers? Like, it's so crowded, etc. So I feel like there's a sweet spot for like jams versus competitions for sure.
Exactly. And I feel like stuff like Red Bull is like, it's not for us for the most part. It's for the ones who want to make it. Like I said, it's for the ones who want to make it, and for the crowd to have a crowd engagement. Like, they literally gave us like these wristbands that light up red and blue to vote. You know what I mean? It's for the crowd to like be engaged, come through, buy their drinks, buy the drinks at the bar right here. You know, it's part of the Red Bull drinks. You know what I mean? Like, it's a corporation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just happen to like give us a outlet to potentially make it. Like, so you have to have a certain kind of mindset, or like a certain kind of like or just that factor. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why I was happy about the jam, how the jam kind of played out for like my friends, especially because it's like the people who were there just to make it, they didn't make it far at all. They didn't get to Chicago. They got out instantly. You know what I mean? Because it's like they're not ready for this kind of. This is a crowd event where the crowd, for the most part, dictates what's going on. You're not going to be a crowd favorite with that kind of mentality because you don't care about the crowd. Because you don't give a fuck about the crowd. You're dancing for you and solely for you, which is not the worst thing in the world. But it's like, bro, these are kids. These are moms, parents here right now. You know what I mean? These are people who just like they were getting food at the food court. Was like, oh, I can get one of those wristbands. Oh, they're dancing outside. Oh, let me go watch. Ooh, we want to see this. Come on, so, you know what I mean? These are these people coming in here. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit you're doing. They don't care about your technique, your skill. They don't give a shit about none of that. How you making them feel right now? And that's what I think that's the biggest thing about those kind of people. They don't know how to make people feel things because they're like, they're ignoring those feelings themselves to get to the look they want, you know? And it's like, the authentic, genuine dancers are going to thrive in those environments every single time because you're just dancing. You enjoy everyone's loving watching you. You know what I mean? Everyone's enjoying watching you. You've proven that. That's what like I feel like that kind of event is for. It's not for the dancers. It's for the people. You know what I mean? It's not for the dancers. It's not for the dancers. But like I said, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. People dancers have gone to a higher level because of it. So it's like, I understand like the negativity comes along with it, but as a person who also throws events, and hopefully it's not to get to that size, but like to get to a good, decent amount of size one day, it's like you have to take these into consideration. It's like there's a good outweigh the bad kind of situation because it's like you can't please everybody. Because like, they probably tried to do like a qualifier beforehand where it's like actual regular prelims and 100-something people signed up again and they only have like 5 hours. That prelim is 5 hours. You know what I mean? That prelim is going to be 5 hours alone.
That's fair.
That prelim is a whole day alone. They only have so much time. You can only do it. This is the most efficient way is the way they did it, the way they organized it. That's why I think the problem came into play. The planning wasn't good. Because the planning was good, you wouldn't have 2, 3, like you said, the 3 different like areas. Cool. It could be a cool little side mission real quick.
Yeah.
There's 2 areas back to back right here, and everyone's like trying to get in there. People hitting girls, trying to get inside of the circle more. You know what I mean? It's like I say, it's not the people who threw it who were doing these things. It's the people who were coming to these events doing these things because they don't go to any other event ever in their fucking lives. Well, this is the one event they're going to choose to go into so that they can make it here. You know what I mean? They're not here for the dance. They're here for that aspect of it. Yeah. It's like, I don't even blame, I partially blame Red Bull for like the organization part, but it's the people who they got in there. You know what I mean? It's the people who they got in there to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they're not sane in their head. Like fair. Say.
That's fair. Cam, what have you been thinking about lately?
Thinking about, honestly, right now, EFB, the team shit. I'm thinking about the team shit right now, honestly. Team shit and growth. Those are my 2 biggest things right now. Like I said, I'm pushing 30 at this point. I'm like,
we're all pushing 30.
Pushing 30. We're all pushing 30. Yeah.
8 this year. We're in our late. We're all pushing 30. And I find it interesting, and I do want to get back to your thoughts about EFB and growth and coming up. But the whole like 30s are new 20s. That's a lie. You should still be using your 20s. I feel like a lot of our friend group or the people that I've been exposed to are a good amount of them are using their 20s to where their 30s are going to be better.
Yes.
Of like,
that's what I'm at mentally right now too. That's what I'm at mentally. Sorry to as well. That's what I'm at mentally right now. Use the remaining of my 20s to ensure that when I go into my 30s, I'm gonna have an easier time navigating through things and still doing things I want to do and actually profiting off the things that I want to do.
Right.
I can have a good time while doing it. That's my goal for real.
Yeah. Like I can't, not constantly, but every now and then I wonder, who am I going to be in my 30s? Because at 27, I'm not who I was between 20 and 25. Like, at 30, I may not be who I am right now at 27. I'm hopefully doing the same things I'm doing now, right? I'm hopefully doing the same things, having these conversations, talking to people, etc. Hopefully it's better in the future as well, all that stuff. But mentally, I think about like, who am I going to be? You know, will I have a kid by then? If I have a kid, I'm going to be sleepless. Okay. What's that going to do to all my workflow, my mental, my personality? Am I going to be one of those stereotypical people who's like, yep, kids, no sleep, or like, yep, kids were the best thing that ever happened to me and I never thought about it, or I never wanted a child until I had it. Like, I wonder what kind of person I'm going to be, not like to dwell on it, but just like, who I am now. It's exciting to think who I'll be then. Right, because right now I still love life, love my life, love who I am to an extent, and love what I'm doing. And I wonder, like, in our 30s, who are we gonna be, like, as a group, right? What conversations are we going to have? Am I still gonna be able to sit down with Cam and talk about like, how did Rock Your Mind, Ease Your Body go? How did Mind Body Perfection, how did EFB Team 27 go, like all those things, right? I wonder, or am I going to be talking to Cam and say, yo, where'd you travel to this recently, etc., like all those things, right? I wonder how the conversations are going to be between friends, because like people will start families, and you know what they say about people when they start families, you just don't hear from them as much. Because they're taking care of the kid, taking care of the family, taking care of obligations, all that stuff, right? You don't hear from them. And I'm like, well, that sounds sad. I personally don't want that. So I've been thinking about those things only because you like brought up the fact that we're pushing our 30s. But continue, like, so what's coming up for EFB?
Okay, I'm gonna piggyback on what you just talked about for a second. Is where my mentality is with that kind of situation is I gotta put the work in now like kind of situation. It's actually a Kevin Hart quote from like before he was famous for real. It's like everybody want to be famous, somebody want to put the work in. Everybody want to be famous, nobody wants to put the work in. My goal right now is to honestly, it's crazy. Not even think about the future right now. It's put the work in for the future. You know what I mean? Set myself up for success. For the future. You know, that's my mentality right now. Like, I feel like I spent my entire 20s cultivating relationships. I felt like not necessarily like the closest, but it's like, yo, that's the homie though. You know what I mean? Like it's the homie. Like, yeah, like it's, and it's like, yeah, good energy. You know what I mean? And it's like, now I feel like I'm getting to reap those benefits. Like that's how I feel like I'm getting to reap those benefits right now of that kind of like just being who I was all my early 20s. I'm getting to reap those benefits right now, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's honestly just a beautiful thing. Like throwing in the jams and everything, like because everybody I've met along my journey over the whole time and just knowing them, that's what makes it so successful. That's what's like with EFB right now. People who because that's my first time doing auditions in 3 years. I haven't done an EFB audition in 3 years. It's always been like one of those. Let's get the band back together, guys. Let's get the band back together. And like, oh, we have a month to make a performance.
Oh, geez.
Hey, that's called that. It happens every time to us. But let's get the homies back together, y'all. Let's get the band back together. Who can do it this time? Oh, you can be out of town? Cool. Don't worry about it. I'll see you next time. You know what I mean? But it's like, let's get the band back together one last time, and let's put on the show. Yeah. But like now it's like, now I was like, okay, I went to WAD recently, and it was actually good. Yeah. I was surprised. There was no bad teams. Only like the worst teams were like average at best. But it's still a great time. There's no bad teams. You know what I mean? Like the worst ones were average. So it's like, oh, people out here really still doing this shit. Like people are still like enjoying doing this shit. I'm seeing the progression in like how things have progressed. Like the stuff that I feel like, unfortunately for us, we were doing back in the day was ahead of its time. I feel like that kind of stuff would be appreciated more now, but it's okay. Cause you know why? We're still here. Yeah. And we're also better than we were back then. Yeah. So it's like, why not do this shit again for real? Cause it's like, I'm seeing people react to, like the crowd's actually reacting to like musicality stuff. Like people actually like hitting stuff. People actually like hearing what they were hitting. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, that's what we're on nowadays. Yeah. That's what we're doing nowadays. And it's like, I don't know. It's just like a competitive spirit is realigned. And also my growth spirit is being also realigned. So it's like, it's a good duality for a team like EFB, which is a freestyle and choreography team. Yep. So it's going to be good for us because it's like, I want to get better all the time. Like I'm trying to pop out to every event I can possibly pop out to that I'm not too tired for. Because I want to grow and get better consistently. And now putting the team as a training team, especially for this mindset right now, that's what people are like wanting to have right now. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how do I want to train? Yeah. And I get to, and that's just, it's my shit. I can actually do that exactly how I want to do it. Like, and I get that. And like I said, like I have the homies I've made over the years. Now I can get the homies in and get them paid to come teach the team. I can pay them to teach the team now. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all like going back. It's all full circle type moment. You know what I mean? Where it's like, wow, this is crazy. I'm like, yeah, I get to actually like, people I grew up with T-suit, Canvas, like I get to actually pay them to teach the team. Yeah. And the team is actually getting information from goats for real. Like people who actually do this shit genuinely. So they can actually genuinely get better at dancing. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all making sense. Yeah. Yeah. It's all making sense. I'm also looking to compete and win stuff and use like more of my freestyle background elements. And so with Barney and other people I have who do just like mainly choreography, like I have like a melding pot of different vibes and energies right now. And it's my goal to make it make sense. That's the fun part for me though. So it's like, that's where I have the most fun is figuring shit out. That's when I have the most fun, making everything make sense to everybody. You know, that's when I have the most fun. That's like the easy part for me is the planning. Like it is difficult. It is difficult, but it's fun. It's fun, difficult. Like I enjoy like, this doesn't make sense yet. Oh my God, why is my brain hurting this much? Why is this song not mixing how I want it to mix it? You know what I mean? That's the fun part for me. It's like the hard part is for me is the execution aspect. But now I'm also working with people who I'm working with. The execution part's getting easier because they're executors. Right. Fair. You know what I mean? I'm working with people who like, it's all making sense. And yeah, it's just all making sense. EFB, training first. After that, I want to also get them into jams. Also, why I say it's all going to work well together because the freestyle and training team, I also throw jams too. So I'm going to try to throw a jam before EFB is over, which is, I think, the beginning of August. It's just gonna be hip, like not open styles, but like a Southern music jam. Something simple, something simple. Southern music jam. I'm gonna have prelims, Memphis music, like ATL top 8. I'm gonna have like Chopped and Screw top 4. I'm gonna have D-Town Boogie for finals.
Yep.
Something, yeah. So just like my brand has to work still. So just something like this, like still formatted and like how it goes and everything. But yeah, it's like I'm gonna have. If you're a part of EFB, you get to go to these jams for free and battle in these jams for free for being on an EFB Presents jam.
Right.
So now the people who I have cultivating right now, they get to get thrown into the fire. And I also have all the homies who love my jams now can also get into the fray. You know what I mean? It's like now the people who only do choreography, they get to battle and see what it feels like to be in these pressured environments and to hopefully thrive in these pressured environments. And my goal is to also get them ready for it. I don't want friends to have easy battles.
Right.
You want to get to EFB right now, baby. Like they just started, but you want to get to EFB, you got to put some work in. You know what I mean? That's what, like fire, iron sharpens iron. I'm trying to create more iron for the iron in the future. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like it's just like that's the goal, and it's just like, oh yeah, all's gonna come. So hopefully a beautiful situation.
Yeah.
And also win competitions too. Like bring the freestyle element back into choreography. That's something I'm missing a lot on stage. That's something I'm missing a lot. The best teams are the ones who can kind of freestyle and but do choreography. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the ones who are like they're choreo heads, but they also freestyle like sessions every now and then. You know, they're just like the like little. It's like now you have.
I mean, my personal opinion is some of the best dancers are the ones who know freestyle foundations and perform choreography. Because
agreed.
It's I always go back to what did I hear one time? Somebody was like in a class and teaching them like, so at the end of this move you want to hit, but they don't know you have to stop the movement, hit, and then go to the next movement. So they're like movement 1 ends with a hit, then movement 2 starts. I'm like, that's not. I don't believe that's how that works. But when you see somebody who knows how to pop, knows how to juke, knows how to house, knows how to break, and then you put them and then sometimes, not all the time, but like sometimes you give them choreo, like you, Andy, Barney, like that, those people, it looks better. It looks cleaner. It looks less disjointed. It looks less like rudimentary, for lack of a better word. That's just at least my opinion of like when Dallas eventually started pushing their choreo group into freestyle classes, that was a dope season in my opinion of like people were actually learning how to the foundations.
That was us again too.
Yep.
That was us again too. Just saying that was us again. Just saying.
Yes. I remember that. And it was dope. Just keeping that going. What you're talking about, like, okay, cool. Now let's push them into battles. We push them into freestyle. Now just dump them into the battles. That would be fun to watch.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I just want everybody to like, grow. We're dancers. Like, if you want to dance, like, and I want to dance, I love dancing. I love this for my life, honestly. I mean, to the point where I'm actually obsessed with it at this point now, which is a great thing. I feel like I was never obsessed with it before. Now I'm obsessed with it right now. I'm obsessed with it right now.
Right.
Like, I would rather like dance than do almost anything else at this point right now, which is a beautiful feeling, honestly. I've never had this feeling before. So I'm like, I love this. But it's like, it's hopefully give that passion to other people. Because everybody who's on the team right now too, which I like EFD a lot right now, it's all the leaders of smaller teams. It's all the leaders of like the FSA teams, like from different schools. I have some UTD, I have some UNC, I have some UTA. The leaders of those schools are all here. Like I have like, you know what I mean? I have like the choreographers from HQ. Like I have like, the team is beautiful, honestly. It's a beautiful like group. And I'm just excited to, today's the first practice, like I said, in a couple hours. So I'm just really excited to like work with people who are also creatives. And when it comes to dancing, you know what I mean? Who are also creatives and like just show them like, I'm in the mindset of you can do anything the fuck you want, bro. I don't give a shit. Like one of my choreographers, he's a contemporary kind of background, and he has a piece I like from him a lot that I want to help him like learn how to set pieces and stuff like that. And yeah, like, and he says that he's like he didn't feel like he was comfortable doing it because it was a contemporary piece on EFB. And I'm like, are you dancing? He's like, yeah. I'm like, then it's a dance.
Yep.
Let's learn it.
Yeah.
Like, like I want you to thrive in your way for real.
Yeah.
Actually, I can tell you a few things because I have all of the so for auditions and everything, I finally wisened up and did like a one of those Google surveys.
Yep.
And like to like put all that, so I have all the information like actually out there, so I can like show you some of the like I asked everybody, like my things to ask everybody before they join is what do you want to grow in this upcoming season? What's the weakness from you and Dan's? I hate this question, but I was like, I felt like I had to say it just to see what people's answers were. What makes you think that from other dancers? And then what roles are you interested in from the dance?
I would for that third one, I would love to see the amount of people that said my vibe is just different from other dancers. I bring a different vibe to the team.
Honestly, it's that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like the people who like answered, it's like they tried. They truly tried. It's like I put a lot of energy, but also my personality. Yep, that's
yeah. There you go.
But that's the same thing. At the same time, that I like those answers too, because that's like I like the genuine answer. I don't care what your answer is, honestly, as long as it's genuine. Because like there's a role for everybody. Like the people who like say like their personality, whatever. Like that's what that's from them the most. That's a good thing, low key, because that means you have like the essence. You know what I mean? Like you're growing the essence, or you're aware that you have an essence, but you want to get better at everything else. Like you want to, but like there's like my work ethic. It's a push and get choreography right is like another one that we had. Cool, like you work hard in everybody. You know what I mean? It's like I can work with these things.
Yep.
Looking like I'm going full out. I always make room for improvement.
Yep.
Somebody even say I'm not sure. Most people, a lot of people actually said I'm not sure. Like I don't know what makes me stand out.
I fuck with that answer. I don't know myself yet, but
exactly that's what we're here for.
That's a great answer. Great answer.
Exactly.
You great answer. No, I like that. Cool. No, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know once the practice is done. If you have time, I would love to just know how the first session went.
Facts. Have you seen the schedule yet?
If not, send it to me.
All right, I got you. So it's like I can tell you real quick, we have a mission statement today, and I set the audition piece. Today's goal is mainly going to be to see where everyone's at when it comes to my crazy ass visual formation ideas.
Yep.
We have an hour and a half to set this stuff. Yep. So I'm like, we have an hour and a half. So let's see what we can do in an hour and a half. Because like I said, I make sets in a month. Like I make sets quick. Like I literally can shit them out. Like it's crazy. So, but it's like, let's see, like, I want to show them it's like, this is the kind of energy, like I'm like telling them basically too also, it's like, we're a team. I hate being director. That's I dislike it the most. I want to be like just a creative, honestly. But unfortunately for me, I'm the only one who thinks to do this kind of stuff. So it's like, but at the same time, it's like, so while we're in this room, whoever's up here talking right now, they are not even in charge per se, but it's like, your goal as a team is to help my vision come to life, and vice versa. Like when you're up here, I'm gonna give it my all to make your vision come to life. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ask the right questions. I'm going to be engaged. When you tell me to do something, I'm gonna actually do it. Like I'm not gonna because that's what we're here for, to make the vision come to life. And like that's like today's base main thing, like helping, understanding, and making the vision come to life for whoever's up here.
Yep.
And the next time is gonna be freestyle. Yeah, T-Soup at the beginning. Canvas at the end of the night. T-Soup for hip hop foundation. I'm gonna tell them the hip hop foundations of everything for everybody to just know and understand them, and then move to exploration with canvas. Like understand how to like free up. So you get the both. You get the structure and you get the freedom, and then now you can mold that into however you want to mold that into. I have Barney when he gets back after he's being great, my boy. After
Barney gets back being great, then we got to put him to work. He's been having too much fun. Got to put him to work now.
Exactly, bro. It's like, put them more to work. Teach you how to learn to dance, how to pick up choreography faster.
Yeah.
Then I have like one of our HQ teachers, Cheney teaching, and then I'm gonna have groups of 5 making formations for the dance. So you're gonna have an hour and a half to teach from Cheney, then you have an hour and a half to make your own formations and perform for everybody. You know what I mean? Like that's where it comes in with formations. Get used to doing small stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what I wanted to size 15. I want 15 for this team so far. I wanted 15 people for the team, 15 and 20. We have over 30. And I was like, oh, bless up. But I don't mind. It doesn't matter what number you give me. You can give me 7 people. You can give me 4 people. I've done it with 4 people before. It doesn't matter what number you give me. I'm going to make it work and make you feel like this. So I'm gonna give everybody 5 people. Make this work.
Yep.
You even make it work. Next is gonna be choreo challenges and instilling canvases, partner dancing freestyle. Make everybody dance with each other. That's gonna be just a whole straight dance day. Like you dance with everybody in that room. Like 2 songs. I'm gonna give you a concept. Go for it. Like you got 2 songs to do with each other. You can share the song. Doesn't matter. Go back and share one song. No matter how you do it, just do it. Chop it up a little bit. Switch off. Get to know somebody new on the team. Yeah, get to know somebody. You know what I mean? Like, then after that, it's concept video days. Yep. Now we're doing making movies. Make 3 days just to make movies. Yeah, 3 days just to like make a movie. I'm thinking about getting Jason to film too.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a good eye for motion, I think.
He does. He really does. He genuinely does. And then team picnic. Yeah. Ended off with the nice fun day.
Nice. I like it. It sounds good. It sounds like a good plan. Good days. And like you said, yeah, you have reliable, competent homies coming through to like help contribute as well.
And I get to get them paid too. I'm like, bro, this is beautiful. Yeah. Like now, I never would have thought like years ago. Like I would say, like I was thinking to the early 20s, the late 20s. I would have never thought years later we can all profit from this stuff. Not the most right now, but this is the first time we're doing it. It's the first time it's on the ground at this point. You know what I mean? Like it's still like for me mentally, it's on the ground still. Like I'm like, this is my first time actually trying for EFB. Like not trying, but like it's not my friends. It's not only my friends this time. You know what I mean? Most of it's just been my homies. So it's like I didn't mind showing my insecurities in front of my homies.
Yeah.
I never minded that. You know what I mean? So it's like now I'm in like, oh, let's do this shit.
Yeah. Whenever
go mode.
Fair. Whenever I find out that my friends have a gig, have something that they do to get paid, it's weird, but like my brain says find a way to pay them for something. It's weird, but like that's what my brain said. Like when it was my, me and Yusha's 3-year like dating anniversary, and Canvas was doing pictures at that time. I was like, Canvas, let's go. We'll dress up. Can you take pictures of us? I have a location. Paid him for it, and I was like, when he was doing DJ stuff. Did I get him on DJ something with me? I don't know if I got him a DJ something with me, but then he like emceed at the wedding and all that stuff. So it's like, Zach.
Make you feel better. I paid him for DJing. I pay you Canvas for DJing, so it makes you feel better. He still gets it.
Yeah. But when it was like major with his, I think the one thing I come back to this constantly of like when I was first starting doing this content stuff and I was still in Dallas, I didn't take advantage of people who were there to like do like collab with. Like I should have hit up Major more to like, yo, can you come over? Can we set up the scene with it? Can you like help me set up the scene? Like all this stuff. Can we go and shoot this thing? MJG hit me at one time to actually want to shoot something book and dance related. And we just couldn't make the schedule align at that time. And then we kind of dropped it. But I was like, man, I have tried harder to make the schedules align to make that happen. Cause like these are experiences that could have shaped me a little bit, sharpened my iron a little bit more into what I'm doing now. And I think about it constantly. Like, is a friend's doing something new? How do we make that work? How do I contribute to that?
I agree with you on that.
Work, because,
but yeah,
you know, it goes back to the idea of, you know, would I want someone to do that for me? If I was starting something, right? Like when I started Fableware and people were down to buy it and come and model it and all that stuff when I asked, that was dope. When I started like the podcast, people were down to like get on calls and chat and everything this year, like immediately. And just last week when I was like, I need 3 people for this quarter, anybody down, 7 people reached out. I'm like, I fuck with the homies for helping out like that. And so like, I want to keep that going. And that's also why I'm excited for my 30s, is because like whatever we're doing now could not be the same thing we're doing in the 30s.
Exactly.
People might have brand new businesses in their 30s. Who fucking knows?
Facts.
And that's exciting to think about. That is exciting to think about. Of like, what's the homie's new? What's that new business? Let's figure this out. I had this. I had this daydream one time. Because you know, my one of my life's motto is it would be cool to ... That's how I started any of the achievements that I've had in my life. Personally, is it would be cool too. I'm gonna stay on track. I'm not gonna go off a tangent. So
you're good.
You know, fuck. What was I even saying? No, I hate.
It's cool for this ...
Yeah. So
it's cool that.
Yeah. So I think that like whatever I'm thinking is cool now, it's not gonna be the cool like the next decade. And I thought one time like it would be cool to build something in which I can employ, contract, or hire out all of my friends. Whether it's like, I don't even know what it would be, but like it would be cool to make something that could give my friends like whatever you want to do, you can do that here in some capacity. I'd have no clue what that would look like, right? But in my brain, I was like, that would be cool.
That would be very cool.
That would be cool. Like, oh, you like to make videos and edit videos, you can do that here. Oh, you like to shoot short films and find talent and like grow talent, you can do that here. Oh, you like to throw events, throw jams, you can do that here. Oddly enough, right? Like it would be cool to make something like that. Oh, you for some reason you like to be an HR person, got you. You can do that here. It just sounds fun. You like to do software and coding, you can do that here in some capacity, right? And whatever way they enjoy. I don't think, if I'm being completely pragmatic, that's ever going to happen, but I like having that kernel in my mind because it at least blossoms out multiple different possibilities and ideas of, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to build something that's going to employ all of my friends all the time forever. But I know I can build something that I can have them contribute to. Obviously get them paid for it, obviously like shout them out, obviously like, you know, wherever I'm going, homies have to eat with me. Like there's no way they're not going to. But things like that. I think about that often.
I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to go like a counteract or anything, but like what my mindset is like the next like I said, put the work in, keep putting the work in. Because like that's like I would say like even like how these jams came into play in the first place was not the same. It was an accident. How this was an accident. Like I had something completely different in mind, and then this came about. So it's like, damn, you know what I mean? It's like the more like I don't know. I'm realizing too, the more just I do, the more things can come out of it. Because like I feel like the way my brain operates too, it has to make things make sense for me. So you know what I mean? So it's like the more I do, the more then stuff just doesn't make sense. I'm like, what? Why is it not making sense? And I'm like, like EFB right now, it just made sense. Like timing, momentum, you know what I mean? It all made sense at this time. I'm like, wow, just ended. People feeling like they want to like do some stuff. I've always felt like we were like the number 2 team in Dallas when it came to like just sets and everything, without even trying for real. It was just me and my friends like, oh, let's make something real quick. Oh, you want to do something real quick? Let's make it real quick. Yeah, I feel like it's always been like that. Like now I'm just like, why don't I just like capitalize off of it? Like I feel like the ideas don't stop. Like I literally have so many notes, so many things of ideas just like done already. Like I did the concept video shoot. I made one last November that I just haven't done yet.
Right.
I have a whole prom night theme that I've had. It's all done. Like the shots are made. All I have to do is just make the dance. We already have the choreography, like the active marks on the choreography made. Like I already know what I wanted to transition, what moves I wanted to transition with. I already know, like I just got to actually make the moves for the individual pieces. Yeah. The individual song choices. You know what I mean? So it's like, and also, why not just make something different too? Why gotta do something new? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, like just my goal right now is just keep working, bro. Like it doesn't matter And what comes out of it will come out of it. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen after this. Like, this is just my foreseeable future on Sundays. This is not even like everything else I have to worry about. Honestly, this is just one part of it. But
I mean,
I still got to get myself better. I still got to grow myself because I feel like I'm also on a momentum up right now when it comes to freestyling and battling.
Yep.
I just got to keep honing in on that too. I can't slow down on that because I'm like, my friend. I've met some new people in the dancing recently who invigorate me. Like, they really like have me thinking about dance differently, like appreciating myself differently. Like, the things they're looking at in my style that people necessarily didn't look at before. And those qualities are coming out more, and people are starting to gravitate to that stuff more. You know, like I've never thought in a million years I would care about battling at all. Like 2 years ago, I'm like, I don't battle. Like, I don't.
Right.
Now I'm like one of the like on the rise of becoming one of the prominent battlers in our city right now, which is crazy to think about. But at the same time, it doesn't even matter because I'm like, I still got to get better. People, I'm still scared of some people. I'm still scared to battle with some people. Like, I don't want to battle with some people. Like, I finally had my first battle with Illa Red earlier this year, and we tied actually the first round. We tied. I was like, oh wow, I hated this round too. This was even a good round for me. Then we tied. I was like, oh shit, like we could do something. We might be doing something now, you know. Yeah. And it's just like it's nice. I enjoy the there's two things I like to do. It's I'm amazing at planning ahead. I'm also amazing at doing stuff on the spot. I'm okay with doing either one. It doesn't matter to me. I'd rather be prepared, but if anything changes, I'm also okay with having everything be made on the spot to go out and like branch out from it. Like, I'm okay with either one of those. And like keeping that mindset is honestly my goal for the next like 4 to 5 years while I'm keep building, honestly. Whatever I'm having right now, keep the heart of whatever I'm having, keep the heart of it, and continue to just grow with it.
Yep.
Like, don't lose the heart. That's probably the best goal I have. Don't lose the heart.
Yep. Fair.
Like, that's what everyone gravitates towards me for in the first place. Is the heart of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, they feel me. They feel me what I'm doing.
Yep.
Keep that feeling. Don't let it die.
Yep. I get it. I like it. I liked it. Cam, thank you for this conversation. I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you, my boy.
This was really good to catch up. Before I let you go, though, and this is also a good test to see if you remember what you said last time. What is one advice you'd like to give to somebody listening to this today?
One advice I'd like to give to somebody is my mindset right now. Don't sweat the small stuff. Keep pushing. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let that shit fall off. Like, don't let inconveniences, don't let small inconveniences hold you back. Get your whole day down. You know what I mean? Spill something on your shirt. Like, some people are like, oh, my life is over. It's the worst thing ever. Yeah. Nah, spill something on your shirt, bro. Play it fuck up.
It would be interesting. And I was trying to figure out if I had typed it in my notes from the last time. Let's see what your one advice was back then. I'll tell it to you. Hakuna Matata.
Yeah. I'm very interested. Hakuna Matata? That's
Hakuna
what it
Matata was what you said. It means no worries.
Facts.
So at that time, it was Hakuna Matata. I love that.
I love that too. That's hilarious. It means no fucking worries. Honestly, nonchalant. I think
at that time it was nonchalant.
I feel like, yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same with the small stuff.
Hakuna
Matata means like, don't worry about it. Yeah, keep moving. Yeah. I think I'm adding on to it this time. I would say. I think that's a main difference from last time. This time I'm adding on to it.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry. Those are the small stuff. No worries. Keep working. Just keep doing what you got to do because this is your shit. You know what I mean? This is your shit. Like, it makes sense. It just that's when it started making sense for real. I'm like, it's all making too much sense. Like, I haven't really I probably profited on the 2 jams, probably 200 total. But at the same time, it's like, bro, that's crazy. I'm out of pocket. I'm doing everything out of pocket. Like, literally everyone's getting paid for by me individually. So it's like the fact that I'm even breaking even and going up on stuff. That's a testament to you should keep doing it. Learn how to I need to learn how to do it better and more efficiently to start making more and more vendors, stuff like that, small stuff like that. I need to just keep going. No, just keep going. Learn. Keep going and learn from the mistakes.
Yep, exactly. Awesome. Cam, where can people find you?
You can find me at Nonchalant DXT. You can find me at CAM DTX. My bad. You can find me
the obviously the link to his Instagram will be in the description below, but it is Nonchalant DTX.
You find me at CAM of KAM _ Cam of Cam.
That will also be there. Nice.
Love that. Yeah. Follow the boy.
Awesome.
Let's talk.
Thank you, man. Once again, I appreciate the conversation.
Love you, bro.